Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. Today we're checking out a VR accessory for your MetaQuest 3 headset. This is the F3 magnetic facial interface made by Globular Cluster. It retails for $55 Canadian on Amazon.ca and $40 American on Amazon.com. I'll link below where you can find that. In this one I'm going to unbox it, I'll show you how to assemble it, how to use it, and then I'll give you my review of it here in the end. If you haven't checked out my other VR accessory reviews, I'll link that playlist below. Let's jump into this one. Okay, here we go. Let's open it up. Alright, so right away on the box, it's actually nice and sealed, plastic. You can see that there's two different kinds. There's a wider for Elite strap or stock straps, or there's the standard for the Halo strap. So make sure when you're purchasing this that you are choosing the right one for the type of head strap that you use. I like using the Kiwi Design battery Elite strap, so that's what I've got here. Okay, that was actually one of the most thorough instruction user manuals that I have seen in a long time. It included the instructions for both using an Elite strap and a Halo strap, which is nice, and it included some tips, frequently asked questions, all in there. Really good information, actually. I'm impressed with that. Now let's take a look at these. I'm impressed just by looking at these. I've got high hopes already. Yeah, three of these things, they look pretty cool already. So this first one up at the top, this is our leather facial interface here. That is some nice and thick padding. It's Velcro, as you can see, attaching to this magnetic base here. We'll get into that in just a minute there. Then we have this sports fabric here. And I guess I should mention each of them have this nose covering at the bottom to block light coming in, so you have more of immersive experience. That feels really nice. I reviewed also the High Blocks facial interface. This feels very similar to that, kind of that, they called it the icy silk material. That's nice and cool. It feels like it would keep your face nice and cool. And then we have this one at the bottom here too. Extra thick padding. Feels pretty similar to, well, they all feel similar in thickness. The material itself feels slightly different than this black one here. And then this one is actually attached here to our base. So here we have, I'm going to split this out. This is the base that actually attaches into your Quest 3. This is the one that has little prongs coming out of it, right? Now attached to that coming in, we have, if I can get those apart, there we go. We have these two glasses spacers that are just magnetic. Two of them, so if you need to use two of them you can, or you can just use one of them if you need, or none at all. But the nice thing is they are magnetic, so they really easily attach in there and hold secure. You can see that each of these interfaces here have the magnetic piece there, so they can easily swap in and out if you're wanting to switch facial interfaces. This is like, I don't know. This is revolutionizing the facial interface game for the MetaQuest, especially the Quest 3 here. Each of these come with their own base that attach into the main base. Instead of just having them all, you know, since they are all Velcro, I would have thought, okay, you can just take off the fabric of one, put it onto the base. If you want to use the other one, take it off, put it onto the base. But no, they each came with their own magnetic base that easily clips into the bottom there. That's fantastic. Very, very, very nice touch. I appreciate the extra effort that they have gone to do that here. So let's move these to the side here. Alright, so to remove your stock facial interface, all you need to do, well, I've got my head strap in there, you just can pinch around. There we go, and that comes right out. Okay. If you don't have a head strap on at the moment, the first step that it tells you to do in the instructions is make sure that if you're using a type of strap that has a top strap like this, that you put that in first before you go ahead and put in your base, because putting it through afterwards before putting in your base is going to make that very difficult for you. So make sure top strap is in. Now we can put in our base, and that's just going to, if you just push around each of the four corners, I heard it clip in, we're good. That's in there now. I do use prescription lenses, so I'm going to place in some of these glasses spacers eventually. I kind of want to see how it's spaced without first, because I have used facial interfaces where just the standard, I haven't needed to use the glasses spacer. So I'm going to leave them out for a minute here, but I probably will try one or two on later. And then all you need to do is just put this down, line it up, boom, it's magnetic in, you're done. That's your assembly. Pop that off. The actual base has stayed clipped in very nicely. You can grab another one here, put it in, boom, you're done. Take it off, put it on. That's awesome. I am very impressed with how this is. Very, very impressed with how this is. So let's, I'm going to just pop this base off here. Again, I'm just pinching those four corners a little bit. There we go. That came off very nicely. Set that to the side. So here's our stock interface. I just want to do a quick comparison here from the stock interface to these ones here. I'm just going to take this black one here to kind of compare it to. So in terms of height, is looking very similar. You can see this way. This one has some vents along the top here that the stock interface does not have. And this one has our nose piece here that this one doesn't have. So we got some vents, and then we got nose piece there. And then also, like I showed before, this one has Velcro, so you can take this off and wash it. Yes, it is machine washable, but it says don't dry it. Whereas this one is just stuck right on, right? Then we get to the glasses spacer. I detested the glasses spacer on the stock facial interface ever since day one. Like I said, I use prescription lenses in my Quest 3, and I felt like this would never stay. It would never hold. One side would maybe hold, the other side would pop in. It just never worked for me. So that's a big negative for the stock interface. This one, easy magnetic pieces that are going to slide in there. Again, I'll test out which one, which level I need for prescription lenses in there, but then I'll be able to let you know about that. Padding as well. I always thought the forehead padding on the stock interface was just not sufficient. I was never very happy with it. The side padding, sure, I guess it's okay, but already I can tell you the thickness of the padding this way is way bigger on all of these. It doesn't matter which one you're looking at. On the sides, that's bigger as well. And just the amount of cushion in there in the memory foam is better on this one here. So there's not anything that I would choose of the stock interface over this new one here. I would definitely choose this over the stock interface in a heartbeat. Doesn't matter what you're talking about. This one's 100% better. So I'm going to go ahead and test all three of these a little bit. I'm interested to try each of them out, and then I will come back here and give you my review of them. Okay, I've had a chance to try out all three different facial interfaces here, the three different materials. I wanted to give you my whole thoughts and review of this whole thing. Overall, I'm going to tell you right now, if you're looking for a facial interface, this is definitely the next level of facial interfaces for the Quest 3s. They've done a phenomenal job with this. The ease of installation, putting on the base there with its magnetic pieces there, and then attaching these on there is so easy, so nice and convenient. You can easily swap it out for, say, another one here, put it on, there you go, it's done, right? Installation is awesome. Ease of swapping is awesome. The fact that it comes with three separate materials on three different bases is also something that's never been done by any other company that I've seen here. Each of the different fabrics are slightly different. We had our leather one there. That is great for being easy to just wipe off. Again, the padding on all of these, the foam is really awesome. This one is a fabric that is easily washable. It says it can absorb that sweat and kind of get that off your face if you're needing to do that. Then we have this breathable fabric that helps. I would say this is more for those workout games because it helps that airflow on your face, but then it's also really easy to wash. All of these, as I have shown before, are attached by Velcro, so it's really easy to pop off. It says you can machine wash them, but not to machine dry them, and just to do it on low. But yeah, super easy to wash. They pop right off. You can put them back on, and then boom, your installation's done. You're good to go. On the bottom here, I like how each of them have this nose filter, this light filter there, so that it makes it more immersive, right? It's blocking out all the light that comes in from your nose. Normally there's a lot down there, so it's nice to have that extra piece added onto there. It has a lot more air filtration on the tops here as well, as you can see there. That allows just for more airflow when you're playing games, so your face isn't getting as sweaty, your face isn't getting as red. That's much better than the stock facial interface for sure. The glasses spacers, again, are also magnetic, super easy to use. I found for the prescription inserts that I have, I just needed one spacer to be put in there. I mean, I could have used two, it was fine, but with one, it works just fine. And again, super easy to install in there. In terms of price point, we're looking at $55 Canadian on Amazon Canada right now, $39.99 or $40 American on Amazon.com. That's a great price for the quality of product that you're getting here. Some other facial interfaces that I've reviewed have been between $30 and $50. So this is slightly more, but in my opinion, the quality that you're getting, the amount of stuff that you're getting for the facial interface makes that extra tiny bit worth it. If you're looking for something to buy to upgrade your Quest 3, the comfort of your Quest 3, 100% no questions asked, get a new facial interface, and this one by Globular Cluster is fantastic. I would highly recommend this one over any other ones that I've tested. The other ones haven't been bad, but in my opinion, all the features with these ones, it tops it off for sure. If you have any questions about anything with the facial interface here, please don't hesitate to comment below or send me a message. I'm more than happy to answer those. Thank you for watching this one. We'll see you next time here on Brian Sloan Artist.